Good morning, everyone. I'm Yiwen. Nice to be here. Thanks to One Young World for the opportunity to share my viewpoint on youth unemployment with you. For me, actually, youth unemployment was quite far away from me. Based on my experience in large cities in China, such as Shanghai, there were adequate job opportunities for the talent. Then in 2012, I witnessed friends and colleagues are made redundant because of a mass layoff inside Nokia, the company I work for. Now I fully understand how awful unemployment is for the individuals and also for the organizations. Because of my age, I feel more connected with young people who lose their jobs or who cannot find work in economic downturns. So what's the solution for the youth unemployment? In particular, I'm interested in how large corporations can help to solve the issue. Like many of you, my initial response is large corporations can hire more young people. It sounds valid, but if we think more deeply, it might not be the truth, especially in the economic downturns when many corporations are going through strategic restructuring or downsizing. Hiring young people without strategic or financial rationale is likely to decrease shareholders' value. Don't misunderstand me. A responsible corporation is definitely would like to contribute to build a better society. However, the contribution itself should also fulfill the company's responsibility to shareholders. So if the company cannot solve the youth unemployment directly, can they do it indirectly? If so, how? Entrepreneurism comes to my mind immediately. We all know that entrepreneurism creates jobs, and many of these jobs fit particularly well with the young people. However, on the other hand, entrepreneurism is very risky. Most startups disappear in the first 2 years, and very, very few of them can become the next Google or next Apple. In order to expand and to grow, startups need support, and here, business world could help. So, what can a corporation do for the startups? A successful startup requires strong leadership, adequate funding, and also technology or innovation. These are the fundamentals many startups are fighting for. Experienced and passionate entrepreneurs can bring in resources in terms of management. Private and public investors can bring in resources in terms of funding. Then corporations can bring in the resources in terms of technology. Actually, many corporations have some technology that are not business critical to them, but are valuable to the others. Traditionally, they do not share this knowledge with startups, but let's assume that they will. Then we go back to the original questions. How can we ensure that the technology support to the startups align with companies' responsibility to the shareholders? The answer is a win-win business model. Today, I'm here, would like to share one kind of model that makes sense, and I also have hands-on experience during my work in Nokia. So when making unavoidable layoffs, Nokia encouraged previous employees to start their own business. In addition to financial support and mentoring service, the startups are allowed to use Nokia's technology to develop their own products or solutions, and in return pay a loyalty fee. Even though it's a case-by-case analysis, but it proves to be very beneficial for the both parties. The company gets profits from the asset that not fully utilized, and from strategic viewpoint, its position in certain technology ecosystem gets strengthened. The startup, on the other hand, avoid huge R&D expense from the beginning, and can focus on using the technology more innovatively. In addition, attracting fundings from the investors is easier, because now the startups is linked with respected global corporations. Then how do we link this with the youth unemployment? Let's take Finland as an example. So far, 500 employees are newly employed by the startup that's using Nokia's technology and ideas, and it's a significant number for the population with 5 million people. So my point is, by sharing technology, large corporations can help the entrepreneurs to build business, and it can also help to solve the youth unemployment. It also creates value for the shareholders and valid even in this economic downturn time. I believe this is a business model can be scaled up across more large corporations, more startups, and also in more countries. So if you work in a large corporation like I do, please go home and challenge them to do the same. Why not share technology with startups which can create value to the company's shareholder and meanwhile create valuable job opportunities for the young generations in their countries? Thank you.